Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Today, we're heading back into the Grand Prix mode, and we are going to be graduating from 150cc to Mirror mode. And we are once again going to be playing the Booster Course Pass DLC courses. And today, we are going to be playing as the second to last DLC character, Peachette. So Peachette it's a little bit of a weird character. When you first look at Peachette, you would think, oh, Peachette's probably just a different version of Peach. Well, you would be wrong, because Peachette is actually a different version of Toadette. Because in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Toadette is one of the playable characters, and one of her special abilities is being able to pick up the Super Crown and turning into Peachette. Now, it's a little bit confusing based on how similar Peachette and regular Peach look. They're very similar. They look nearly identical, so it's kind of weird just her being included in this game. She's nearly identical to Peach, but she's in this game, so you know what? I guess we're fine with that. The more the merrier. And while looking at our carts, probably we want to go with like a pinkish cart. So I think the cart I had on before when I was selecting this cart, the Cat Cruiser, it looks pretty good on Peachette. And do we have any pink tires? That's what I'm wondering. Well, red is pretty close to pink. But is there anything exactly pink? No, there's not. So we'll just stick with the roller tires. And then for the glider, let's just use the super glider. So Peachette is a medium-ish weight character, a little bit closer to the lighter side. And today, we are going to be playing the Mirror Golden Dash Cup, which consists of Tour Paris Promenade, 3DS Toad Circuit, N64 Choco Mountain, and Wii Coconut Mall. Let's begin. So here we are. The first course of the Golden Dash Cup is Tour Promenade, and we're playing this on Mirror mode, which doesn't really change this course too much. It just changes which way we have to turn, which hopefully won't be too confusing. But the city courses are pretty difficult because they have lots of different changing routes. Because every city course, except for Paris Promenade, changes laps every lap, I guess. Or not changes laps, changes... Well, I guess it does change lap every lap. It just changes where you go every lap, which gets confusing. But Paris Promenade is the only city track that does not do this. And so being our beginner city track for Mirror mode, this is a very nice thing to see. Got the speed boost over here. We're already at maximum coins. That's good to see, because that'll get us more cart parts. So this course, it is pretty easy. Uh-oh, never mind. I already forgot which way I'm supposed to go. Maybe this is going to be harder than I thought, because I'm used to the regular versions. Fortunately, this part here remains exactly the same, because even if it's flipped, you can go either way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change. I am a little bit not used to the way we're supposed to go, because this is Mirror mode. But I should be fine. Just turn right everywhere instead of turning left. And there is this alternate path over here. I don't know if it's much faster or much slower. But it's here. Alright, remember, I gotta turn left, not right. This is Mirror mode. And here, there are big red arrows telling me to turn left. Because here, in case you haven't seen the 150cc episode, is where we go backwards. So instead of going the regular way on the last lap, we actually take the last lap backwards. And here, we can run into people really far behind. And we saw that King Boo had a blue shell in his hand. Which means, yep, there it is, a blue shell is going to be coming. So we gotta hope that we either get a super horn or a mushroom so that we can dodge it. We got neither of them. So we are going to be getting hit by this blue shell. Alright, here it is. Oh, a red shell. Throw the bomb back. It's a good thing we had our protection. And now we're at the end. As long as nobody else takes the shortcut, we should just have a guaranteed victory. And there we go. So that's our first race, won with Peachette. Let's hope we can keep this good streak going. So the next course of the Golden Dash Cup is 3DS Toad Circuit. And this course is a pretty basic track. I don't mind though, it's always good to have basic tracks. So hopefully it being on mirror mode doesn't trick me too much and make me go the wrong way like it did in the last race. Fortunately, it wasn't too big of a deal. There might be more of a problem here. See if we can get past Shy Guy here. Yes, we can, very easily. If anything gets thrown at us, we have a red shell here for protection. We appear to be safe. We have a huge lead, actually. Holy cow, when did that happen? Maybe I should pick up a few more coins just so that I could go a little bit faster. There's also a glider ramp up here, which conveniently has more coins. Oh, a red shell. Let's just hold this behind us. There we go. Oh, I missed the double item box. That's bad. Hopefully no red shells come for us. And I'm missing all the coins because I can't see where they are. That blooper was actually more dangerous than I thought it would be. And there's the blue shell. It has to come at least always once a race. I feel like it's just a rule of Mario Kart. Just drop a bomb. Maybe it'll hit somebody. Oh, I should have held on to that bomb. That was a bad idea. I missed the coins. Wow, I'm really bad at getting coins today. But fortunately, I have the coin item. Just help me get coins. This is like the first time I can ever think of me actually being excited to get the coin item. And look at that. We have plenty of bananas. So that is going to be another victory for Peachette. So the next course of the Golden Dash Cup is N64 Choco Mountain. So far, most of these courses I feel like aren't too different with mirror mode being on. Coconut Mall is probably going to be a very different story. But so far, they haven't been too difficult because they are pretty simple, easy tracks. Because this was the first wave of the Booster Course Pass. So, of course, the courses were a lot more simple, a lot easier. And you know what? Sometimes we need some easy courses in our life. And a red shell to hit Wario with. And we stole his coins. Great. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. That was poorly done by me. Go wide to get the double item box. Get some more coins. We're almost at max. And there we go. Once we use this coin item, we will be at max. But I'm not going to use the coin item because, oh, well, I should have used it because I was going to save it just in case a Boo were to steal my item. So instead of stealing my defense item, he would just take my coin. But it did not end up working out like that because the lightning struck me. But no worry, it's not too big of a deal. Just a coin and a few bananas. Well, here's a banana. I'll just hold this behind me just in case. Being pre-prepared. I guess I'll just drop my banana. Oh, I was trying to aim for the double item box, but I missed. So now I just have a useless coin. Ooh, mushroom. Darn. I can't seem to hit anything I want today. I can't get the coins, I can't get the double item box, and I can't get the mushroom. Well, I got that double item box. But fortunately, I am still really far ahead. Uh-oh. Red shell. We're still pretty far in the lead, though. It's nice to see. Out of the way, swoops. Okay, I would have preferred if my items were in the opposite order, but this is fine. At least I have a defensive item. Okay, let's just place the banana down. so I could switch the order of my items. This way, in case a Boo attacks me, it'll only take my coin. But we're pretty close to the finish, so I don't think it's gonna matter. There we go. Another first place for Peachette. If we win the next race, we will get a 3-star finish. So I'm hoping we can do that. So here we go. The final course of the Golden Dash Cup is Wii Coconut Mall. So this course, it's not the most difficult. However, on mirror mode, it's probably going to be difficult because the turns are maybe not the hardest, but at the end, they do get quite sharp. And especially if I mess it up, that's going to be a big, big time waste. Ah! Wow, not a good start. I'm in second place, which I know second place out of 12 people does not seem bad. But you have to realize, when you're in second place, it's a lot harder than being in first place. First place is a nice, easy, relaxing cruise. The only thing that'll hit you are the occasional red shells and blue shells. But when you're in second place or in the middle of the pack, everything will be hitting you. You'll be hit by red shells, boomerang flowers, fire flowers, just utter chaos out there. It's dangerous. So being in the lead and getting a big breakaway is really good. Even if it seems, oh, obviously you want to be in first place. First place is the best, which, yes, it is. That is obviously correct. You want to be in first place. Being in first place is a lot more important in Mario Kart than it actually seems. Because here, oh, the conveyor belt switched. That was unfortunate because I was already heading for one of them. But now nobody can hit me with their items or anything. I'm basically just safe. As long as I get my bananas, they don't get stolen, I will be fine. See, look at how big my lead is. Oh, well, here's the blue shell. It's inevitable. When you're in first place like this for a long time, you'll always probably get a blue shell. So unless I get a super horn, oh, or lightning, do I have enough invincibility? I do not. So I get double whammied. Not good. Oh, come on. It switched right when I was almost at the top. That was kind of mean. Oh, mirror mode almost. Well, it kind of screwed me up. I was like, oh, I have to remember. I have to go left, not right. So then I pulled out the brakes. And I still went into the wall a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Mirror mode can be very tricky at times because your muscle memory. My 8 years of playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, well, not 8 years for the booster course pass, it's only been like 3 years. That's still a long time. My 3 years of training on where to go, I just have to overwrite my muscle memory. It just doesn't feel natural. But anyways, we got first place on every single race with Peachette. So there we go. That's the Golden Dash Cup completed. So here's our overview of the Golden Dash Cup. It's us on Choco Mountain. So we did really well, especially for it being mirror mode. It's not too bad. It's gonna be much easier than 200cc. I'm not looking forward to 200cc, so this is a good start, I'd say. But anyways, our results for the Golden Dash Cup is first place on Paris Promenade, first place on Toad Circuit, first place on Choco Mountain, and first place on Coconut Mall. So here we go. Our gold trophy on the Golden Dash Cup, 3-star finish, and we've collected 1,600 coins. A new vehicle customization option has been unlocked. So that's very cool. We'll have to check that out in the next episode, though. And here is where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.